Hello, dear folks. It is Tamar Prager, aka the Paper Whisperer. I wanted to share some tips and some basic guidance I have about how to deal with bills and those oncoming papers that we do want to think twice about keeping and not necessarily throw away. So I wanted to go through this rather simply and swiftly so as not to complicate things. It's not a complicated process. Just to show you the all of my bills and all of my kind of critical papers that I do file are right here. This is it. Okay, I do have a few very thin folders that kind of live in the same drawer as these guys. But the point is, this is it. So I don't have piles all over. I don't have scraps hanging out. Everything has a home. Everything has a home. So here's what I want to say. For things like ongoing monthly payments we make to Con Edison, so an energy company, or if you have a car payment, that sort of thing, or if you have somebody come to mow your lawn or blow your leaves in the autumn. So those ongoing things, I think it's nice to have a place to put them. Now, for all of those people who do everything online, not necessary, right? The record of your transaction is online, and it's lovely. You don't have to hold on to any paper. Funnily enough, while I do pay some bills online, the majority I pay in the old-fashioned way. I get the paper bill, I look through the details, I pay it with a check, believe it or not, a check. And here's what I write on the bill. I write paid, the check number that I'm using to pay it, the date that I am paying it, and the amount that I am paying. Once in a blue moon, I will have to use the documentation that I've kept to dispute something, or it says, I didn't pay last month or something, and I can say, actually, maybe the payment didn't make it to you, but here it is, and here's the check number, etc. So that has actually come in handy once or twice. If you don't choose to hold on to it, it's not the end of the world. You're saving paper. You're saving, yourself having to handle that paper, and you could probably locate the information, but it does come in handy sometimes to not have to track down what you're looking for and just to know, oh, here's my Con Ed statements, this is the information I need for the person whom I'm speaking to. Okay, so let me give you some things that I think might be helpful to hold on to. Medical records. So I keep my medical records. What does that mean? That doesn't mean receipts from the doctor's office. So I went and got an annual checkup, and there was a copay of $20. I am not holding on to that. If you were told by your accountant, or if you are your own accountant, and you wish to hold on to all of your medical related and dental related documents for tax purposes, okay, not a big deal. It's just more to hold on to, but if you want to do that, if you need to do that, then you simply, get one of these accordions, make a space for it, one of the tabs, and just put it there each time. So that they're not all over the place. But getting back to the main medical documents, I'm talking about things like important records, so imaging results, test results, lab results, things like that. But with regard to, ongoing correspondence between you and the doctor, I don't think those are things you have to hold on to. Okay, what else? Right, so charity. All charity documents and receipts that I have in 1 year, they go into their own folder, okay, in one of these accordion folders. So it's charity, it would be Charity 2020 for this year, and during tax time, I give all of the documents to my accountant, and I do get them back, but I don't need to hold on to them. Everything is recorded in my tax papers. So that's something that can be kind of cleaned out and refreshed every year, but that's another thing I think might be helpful to hold on to. And the other thing is receipts for big ticket investments that you make, let's say, in your house. So if you are spending, thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, um, investing in certain pieces of, outdoor, furniture or whatever it is, or landscaping, something like that, you might want to keep records of that, so that if in the future you decide to sell your home, you have a comprehensive list of the ways in which you've invested in your home, which I think is important to show. So in 2020, I installed, let's say, you could say, I put in this new dishwasher and stove or this new heating unit, which might cost $15,000, whatever it is. But that's, again, something you might want to hold on to. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's pretty basic. It's the vendors that you pay on a monthly basis, that you want to be able to keep track of. And once again, all in all, it doesn't mean you're holding on to thousands of pieces of paper. It's just this, literally. Okay? And just if I hadn't said it before, after December, right, at the beginning of a new year, I throw out all of my previous year's records. So I keep on using Con Ed, but it's just a good monthly example, right? I'm not going to hold on to last year's March bill from Con Ed. I don't need it. Someone could argue I really, I don't need it even from 6 months ago, and I probably don't. But that's just my system, just to have a 12-month period. So I really hope this was helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'd be happy to help. Take care. Bye.